Somalians ain't our people. They told them Somalians don't with us when they came up here. That's why they don't with us. And we don't with them.
America, while Don Lemon was storming a Minneapolis church with anti-ICE protesters, the actual residents of Minneapolis that have been there for generations are saying what the media doesn't want to report. Somalians ain't their people and they don't mess with them.
When you violate people's due process, when you pull people off the street, you start dragging them and hurting them, people get upset and angry.
Mayor Jacob Frey is doubling down on his insane position that local police should fight federal agents.
1,500 active duty soldiers are on standby for possible deployment to Minnesota. This comes as ongoing clashes between federal immigration agents and protesters remain charged.
Working class Americans are exhausted by purple-haired activists defending Somalia fraudsters who stole millions of dollars.
The police are being used as pawns in a political drama that has been created by the governor and by the mayor.
And this all could have been avoided if local officials just worked with the federal government instead of treating ICE like an occupying army. What is up, guys? Tyson Dela Cruz here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Minnesota is currently at its breaking point. The community is absolutely exhausted, and Trump is preparing to send federal troops because the local leadership refuses to do their freaking jobs. Let me show you how all this falls apart when Democrats choose ideology over actual reality. Let me show you what actual Minneapolis residents think about the Somalia community and the fraud that's been exposed. This isn't some MAGA rally. This is a black man who lived in Minneapolis his entire life, telling the truth that white liberals don't want to hear.
That's why they don't with us. And we don't with them. You notice we ain't trying to help them. And then look at all the money that they stole. Look at all that $9 billion. And then put nothing in the community.
Then he drops this bomb.
George Floyd too. Because that's how it go. When you don't with the community and help the community, you. They took that money and left. Now look at them. They all broke. They got tricked out of all that money. They ain't got shit.
Think about what he's saying here. The George Floyd family got $20 million from a city settlement. And instead of investing some of that money back into the community that, quote unquote, made them famous, they took the money and just left. Now